Hello everyone, Paddy here, and it is time for another Lego build. We have here our little friend, where's Mr. Hulkbuster? Hello! That we built last time. Our tiny little Hulkbuster from the Age of, not the Age of Ultron, that's the one we're about to build, from the Infinity War sets. Again, as I said in the last video, this is one that's well worth its money. It's a very cheap set, and it's a very good Hulkbuster for what it is. But that's not what I'm here for today. I'm here for his big brother, and you can't see me anymore. I am here for the UCS Hulkbuster. Yeah, I don't know what else to say here. This is going to be a very cool set. This is going to be a long build. It's probably going to be my longest build so far, and I think I should just get down to building it. So just over 4 hours later, across multiple days, you will have noticed the t-shirt change, and it's done. We have it built, and it is a mix between really impressive and slightly annoying. So visually, there is a lot going on. There's a lot of little intricate bits and pieces, little details. Some nice little touches like the platform and the mini Veronica. So let's start with the little bits and pieces. We'll start with a little Mark 43 Iron Man suit. No minifig, it's just an empty suit. And it will, if you wanted to, fit inside a bigger suit, but we're not going to do that today. Just because, well, choosing not to. You get a little mini build of the Veronica space pod that gets called down from space on a little stand. You get a little race car from Iron Man 3, I believe. No, that would be Iron Man 2. That's his race car. And then there is the robotic arms. So this entire base platform is his display platform, and these bits and pieces are on pegs so that you can maneuver them around and stand them wherever you want, including robotic arms which have posability in themselves. On this arm's holding a fire extinguisher, which is called back to Iron Man 1, and this arm is this robotic arm is holding another arm, because as you can see on the model himself, he's got the one hand arm, and this other arm over here is the repeated punching arm from the film. It's got a little rubber band action, boing 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 boing, smack 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 smack. So that's the big punching arm that he tries to knock out the Hulk with. When you get to the model itself, you've got a lot of nicely printed, nicely shaped bits, lots of tiny little details in this build. It would take forever to go in and point out any of them. Lots of use of some really obscure pieces and mixes of gold, silver and grey that just make it look right. The arms posability is quite good. The hands posability is quite good. The leg posability is terrible. The knees don't bend at all, in any way, shape or form. The knees are effectively one locked thing. His feet spin and you can move his hips out, but when you put them together it becomes very front heavy. The top half is very front loaded, so you have to effectively put him into a walking pose to get him to stand up straight. Even then you've effectively got to lean him back to make him look like he's standing up straight, and even then that's not 100%. But it'll be me doing a lot of playing with poses to get him exactly right, and that is my biggest annoyance with this build. The posability is nowhere near what I thought it would be. There we go. So we've got him up right now, but only by virtue of effectively locking his legs in a big splay. I'm torn because I want to say this is a really good build, because it is a really good build and I've really enjoyed building it, and it's going to look great on the shelf. But I would have liked a little bit more posability out of it. I know the UCSs are generally one duns, but this is an Iron Man. It's a mech suit. There should have been more posability in it. There should be more display options. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being picky, because for what we paid for it, it's good value for money. It's very good value for money. Apart from, if you watched the time lapse, you'll have seen for a while that this knee here had a yellow plate in it for a while, because I had to go and dig into my spare parts box, because I had, for the first time in a great many years in a LEGO set, a missing piece. What had happened is that somehow in the way out it had put in a modified 2x2 plate tile rather than a normal 2x2 tile, and as a result, so rather than getting an old tile. I got one with the bottom corner cut off, so that meant that the knee had to do some modification, had to do some tweaking to get that to work. But it does work now, and we don't have the knee with a nice big yellow dink in it. And I think that's it. It was good to do a big build. I haven't done a multi-hour build in quite some time, and I've not spread it out over a day, multiple days in quite some time. I forgot how relaxing it was to just do an hour here or there, rather than just building it all in one go. But with that, I'm going to go. So YouTube algorithm wants you to do things, do the things, and we will see you next time. Bye.